Welcome to Evenings with Kelsey. My name is Kelsey Knudsen. I'll be your host. Tonight's topic of discussion is the infamous disinformation. It appears to be a crisis. Yes, disinformation, alternative facts, as most of humanity has referred to it throughout history, lies, basically. Bullshit, if you will. Non-truths. Fiction. Yes. Like, say a child's story. Goldilocks and the Three Bears, for instance. Now, Goldilocks is not a real thing. It's not an event that ever took place. It is a creation from someone's mind. It doesn't exist, much like many things that are being said today about many people and situations. But now with Goldilocks and the Three Bears, for one thing, bears can't cook. And if they could, they probably would have eaten Goldilocks. But there appears to be an epidemic of non-truths, basically lies, as I said before. Forget COVID. America is mad with conspiracy fever. Believe me. So many of these conspiracies, of course, have been orchestrated by the far right. There's a lot of evidence to that, but you can't deny that some of these may have come from the radical left, Antifa. So that's why I've decided to, I'm pulling the trigger. I'm gonna cut Italian food out of my diet completely, because I don't want to make the mistake of being brainwashed and becoming radicalized, really, because it all starts with the pasta, the antipasta, and then you have your antipasta, you have your anti-alfredo, and then your anti-farfalle. Very dangerous combinations. But let's be real. Conspiracy theories, you really have to question if something sounds completely audacious and ridiculous. It most likely is. And maybe you shouldn't go around telling strangers that, for instance, the Democrats are feasting on fetal blood, right? Unless there's even a shred of evidence to that type of thing taking place, maybe you shouldn't be posting on Reddit about it. Just my opinion. Again, Evenings with Kelsey. I'm Kelsey Knudsen. You're here. It's just me laying it out. Real talk. But I'll take it a step further, because if the Democrats are in it for the adrenochrome, then it's probably in the vaccines. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. The vaccines are basically just adrenochrome. And, but, who isn't thirsty for child blood nowadays? Am I right? Am I right? But I digress. we have to, you know, consider our sense of authority and agency when it comes to basically being, you know, pushed down a rabbit hole, almost of our own volition, when we just not, you know, just I don't know, just spreading false things is obviously toxic and unhealthy. So my point being that if you don't really necessarily have the authority on it, then, you know, don't talk to your mailman about it. It's a pro tip for me, Kelsey Knudsen. On that note, you know, I mean, I don't think Goldilocks was really the best appropriate critic of porridge either. So at the end of the day, that's what I choose to believe. So until next time, America, I'm your host, Kelsey Knudsen, and this is Evenings with Kelsey. Good night. I love you.